Hello and welcome to Cricketry on ThePapare.com, and we are at Dambulla at the conclusion of the first one-day game between Sri Lanka and South Africa. Well, I'm afraid the news is not very good because South Africa did beat Sri Lanka quite comprehensively with a lot of time to spare. Now, rather than dwelling on the final result, which is a victory for South Africa, we need to look back as to where things went wrong. Now, first and foremost, when you look at the statistics available at this ground, Sri Lanka won the toss and decided to bat much against a run of play. That is because only 20% of the teams have actually won first batting here. Now, if stats are anything to go by, well, it's a guideline, no doubt. Well, I'm a bit surprised that the Sri Lankans decided to bat first. But having said that, it was a good surface to bat on. It was dry, and had Sri Lanka got to about 250, 260, I'm positive that there could have been a lot of pressure put on the South African batsman. Now that wasn't to be. Now when you're all out for just 192 and you're in just 34 overs and 5 balls with almost 15 overs remaining unutilized of your innings, I don't think teams can really expect to win. Well, to do that, your bowling have to put their hands up and do something exceptional. Now, in that case, it was only Akila Dhananjaya who came to the party. I thought he was always impressive. He always looked threatening, but the rest of the bowling was found wanting. Lairu Kumara was quick, but Lakshan Sandakan was taken apart. The South African batsmen seemed to have made up their mind to go after Lakshan Sandakan, and he went for plenty, and as a result of it, South Africa ended up winning the game quite easily. For South Africa, the batting was good. Well, number 2 and number 3, in fact, Amla and number 3 batsmen did get out quickly just before the break. But then Faf du Plessis was very good with the sweep. Quinton de Kock, I beg your pardon, was equally good. And then JP Dumeni did come to the party, a quick-fire half-century. And I think always the first inning score that Sri Lanka made wasn't going to be enough to win a game here. Well, there are still 4 more games remaining, and what the Sri Lankans really need to do is to ensure that they get their act together with the bat in hand. Now, even today, we did see that Rabada was looking to bend his back, and indeed he was looking to bowl short, and both those bowlers were threatening, and they were also at the Sri Lankan batsman, and you could see that they were looking to set up the Sri Lankan batsman by bowling the short ball, following up with the length deliveries where the Sri Lankan batsmen succumbed. So overall, from 36 for 5 to recover to where Sri Lanka ended up, that was creditable. But I thought it could have been a little bit more had Kusal Perera batted to the end. Thisara Perera was outstanding with the bat. Kusal Perera was equally good. But can we pick on any other batsman who could have been mentioned for his batting? So overall, disappointing performance for Sri Lanka. But from a South African point of view, well, they have put behind their defeat in the Test series, and they have started off the one-day series in a very positive fashion. Now, you've let South Africa win the first game. It's important that you win the second one. If you let them win the next game, I'm afraid it's going to be really, really difficult to catch up in the series. Still 4 more games to go, and I think the Sri Lankans have the wherewithal in them to come back strongly at the South Africans.